Back with more and check our keys to the game after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
One thing that hasn't changed here at Bryan Ford Lincoln is our commitment to service. It's in everything we do. It's in our mission statement. Our goal is simple: customers for life. Kick back in our newly renovated service lounge or business center. We pick up and deliver throughout the local area at no charge. So the next time you need service on your Ford or competitive make vehicle, come out and see us at Bryan Ford Lincoln and see why we've earned Ford Motor Company's President's Award 7 times running.
Back out on the Golden Bears Sports Network, Chris Malanga, Derek Hugg here with you. Time now to see our keys to the game. Keys to the game being sponsored by the Carlin Company. The Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers has been your hometown real estate company for over 45 years. They've consistently remained #1 in Williams County and the surrounding area since 2007. Call us for all your real estate needs. It's Patrick, Henry, and Bryan. Let's take a look at our keys to the game. First for the Bryan Golden Bears.
Yeah, for Bryan, definitely play clean defensively. And make all the routine plays behind Dylan Dominic tonight. You know, playing clean baseball, especially on Saturday. I think they allowed 1 earned run out of 13.
Yeah.
So one out of 13. If they can play clean baseball, I think they got a great shot to win with Dylan on the mound tonight.
Yeah, and you know, Coach talked about that a little bit in the pregame interview. That Dylan was throwing what he needed to do, just things weren't happening behind him.
Yep. So if we make those plays, I think we got a good shot to win. And then just being tough with 2 strikes. You know, putting the ball in play with 2 strikes, being tough outs. That's the name of the game in baseball, especially as a hitter. If you can put pressure on the defense, you got a good chance.
All right, let's take a look at the keys of the game for Patrick Henry. Some of these sound kind of similar.
Yeah, very similar. Very similar. So you got, again, play clean defense, no errors for the Patriots. Put the ball in play with 2 strikes. Again, eerily similar to Bryan's keys. And then take advantage with runners in scoring position as well.
Absolutely. Well, we're a few minutes away from first pitch. Our umpires are approaching the field. So let's take a second to meet our umpires. Our umpires being brought to you by Tri-State Vision Center. Tri-State Vision Center has been serving the area since 1977. Contact us at either our Bryan or Montpelier offices for all of your eye care needs. Our umpires today, Tim Boyles and James Gattrell. And they are our umpires today, and we thank them because without our umpires, we couldn't play softball or baseball or basketball or anything, really.
Absolutely.
And it's hard to be an ump nowadays. So there's our umpires being sponsored by Tri-State Vision Center. All right, going to take a 30-second timeout. When we come back, we'll check our starting lineups and more after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
I'm Tom Turnbull of Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family-focused, celebrating our 100th anniversary. 2022.
It's great working with family. The relationship we have with one another allows us to focus on your family and help guide you through the planning process.
We focus in on your family's needs to make sure that everything is done the way that you and your family want.
Right now, our family wants a Golden Bear victory.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family-focused.
Sports Network. Chris Malanga, Derek Hugg here with you. It is Bryan and Patrick Henry. Let's talk real quick. We're going to do our starting laps here in just a minute, but let's talk about Bryan Collier-Ann. Collier-Ann has been hitting the ball really, really well. He's sitting at a .419 batting average, .526 on-base percentage, highest on the team, and he's done a good job defensively as well.
Absolutely. No, Cole's done a great job. Yeah, he's done phenomenal.
We saw him. We came to the game against Northview, on Saturday, and he was up to bat, and we were watching him in kind of the on-deck circle, and you could just see in his arms he has power. That kid has put a lot of effort into the weight room lately.
Yep, he's been working hard in the weight room. He's a well-built kid, fast, strong. So hopefully can keep that hot hitting going tonight.
Absolutely. Well, we're meeting the umpires at the plate there, and so let's talk about some of the starting lineups here, sponsored by Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrications. Call Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrications for all your mechanical piping needs at 419-519-3111. Let's look at things defensively for the Golden Bears, who will be, of course, as a home game, will be out on the field first. They line up like this, the Bryan defense. It'll be Tayson Dekrosh behind the dish there, and Dylan Dominic will be your starting pitcher. Your first baseman is number 10, Joe Watson. Second baseman is Carter Dominic. Shortstop, Noah Hurd. And then your third baseman is Jace Kepler. Going across the outfield, we've got Collier-Ann. Your left fielder, your center fielder is Cade Carlin, and your right fielder is Lazarus Lane. The starting lineup for the Bryan Golden Bears defense. And let's take a look at the batting order for Patrick Henry. So Patrick Henry is going to have Landon Johnson. He's a junior. He's going to lead off and play center field. Aiden Behrman is your pitcher, and he is going to bat second. He's a senior. He's a multi-sport athlete, and he knows all about how to play Patrick Henry sports. Nash Meyer will bat third and play third base. A junior, Logan Hudson, will bat fourth and catch. Hudson is a senior as well. Daniel Schmeltz will bat fifth and play right field. Schmeltz is a senior as well. Mac Heber will be your shortstop, and he is a freshman. Brock Behrman will be in left field. He is a junior, and he will bat seventh. Drew Rosengarten will be at first base, another senior. He'll bat eighth. And Houston Miranda will bat ninth, and he will play second base. So that's how the Patrick Henry Patriots line up against the Bryan Golden Bears. All right, there's our lineups being sponsored by Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrication. It's been the Oberlin-Turnbull countdown to first pitch. Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral and Crematory, family-owned, family-focused. So we're getting set to have Patrick Henry and Bryan do battle. Derek, what are your thoughts as we get going here on this game? Just kind of looking at both teams and everything. What do you see just kind of analyzing these two teams?
Yeah, biggest thing for Bryan tonight, again, we touched on it in the keys to the game, timely hitting. And if they play defense behind Dylan Dominic, they will have a great shot to win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something that's been kind of a frustration, I think, for Coach Corey Walker, is the lack of making plays behind your pitcher. You get good starting pitcher, and then you don't have pitching, and then you don't have anything behind it to hold.
And it's just making those routine plays, right? It's not asking, I'm going to say, too much of your defense, right? To make the obviously you want to try to make those diving stops and keep the ball in the infield, things like that. But just the routine plays behind him, that consistency on defense will be huge.
Absolutely. Well, Dylan Dominic will be your pitcher tonight. Dylan is 2-1 on the season. He's got a 1.0 ERA. He's pitched 28 innings, gave up 20 hits, 17 runs. 4 of those runs are earned. So there's what we talked about. 17 runs and 4 of those earned. And then he has walked 10 and struck out 36, and his strikeouts per 7 innings is 9, which is pretty respectable.
Yep, absolutely. And that's the thing with Dylan. He can be all around the zone. He's not going to walk a lot of guys. So ball's going to be in play. The defense better be ready. Absolutely.
Well, Dylan Dominic will face the Patrick Henry offense. Patrick Henry again sitting at 7-3, 1-1 in the NWOAL. They have a first-year coach, Brett Youngman, and of course Corey Walker here at Bryan, 5-5, 1-1 in the NWOAL. All right, we're going to take another quick timeout. We're going to come back with more after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network. The Bryan Athletic Boosters is excited to announce the Community Athletics Capital Improvement Project to update and enhance the football stadium, creating a community multi-purpose facility, safer practice facilities, and a better experience for middle school student athletes. The Bryan Athletic Boosters are actively seeking donations for this project. For more information or to donate, go to BryanAthleticBoosters.com. With your help, they can continue the Bryan tradition of pride, dedication, and excellence. Go Bears!
Let's play together. Bryan, Ohio will have a new inclusive playground on the site of the former Lincoln Elementary School. An inclusive playground is a place for children and families of all physical, mental, and social abilities to learn, play, and grow together. We are currently raising funds with the goal of starting construction this fall. The Lincoln Park Inclusive Playground Project is an initiative of Bryan Parks and Recreation using a project fund at the Bryan Area Foundation. To learn more or make a donation, visit BryanAreaFoundation.org.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters is excited to announce the Community Athletics Capital Improvement Project to update and enhance the football stadium, creating a community multi-purpose facility, safer practice facilities, and a better experience for middle school student athletes. The Bryan Athletic Boosters are actively seeking donations for this project. For more information or to donate, go to BryanAthleticBoosters.com. With your help, they can continue the Bryan tradition of pride, dedication, and excellence. Go Sports Network. It is Bryan and Patrick Henry getting ready to do battle. Time now for our national anthem, being sponsored by Veteran Services of Williams County.
shit. Take a shit. Is it?
I can see.
Our national anthem being brought to you by Veteran Services of Williams County as we're getting ready to play ball here between Bryan and Patrick Henry, a league game right here, and both these teams sit at 1-1. They both want this win big time.
Yeah, absolutely. League race right now, wide open. Everything for both of these teams is still in front of them. So good for Bryan. You know, maybe not having the season that you quite wanted so far, sitting at 5-5, 1-1. But you know what? Time to right the ship tonight and get on a win streak here.
So during the national anthem, I was kind of looking out behind the mound there, and you had Dylan Dominic and Tayson Dekrosh together, both seniors there. When you look at those two and the kind of battery they've played over the past couple years, what are your thoughts on those two guys?
Yeah, that experience, you know, those two being seniors, that chemistry between a pitcher and a catcher, especially those, you know, when they've played together. They've played together, obviously, both being seniors all the way through. That's huge to have, and that communication, that feel is huge for a pitcher and catcher.
You know, Tayson Dekrosh missed a couple of games after getting hit, and I tell you what, watching Joe Watson fill in, he did an admirable job. I know Joe caught back in youth ball and a little bit maybe junior Bears, and he was able to fill in pretty well the games that Tayson was gone at.
Yep, absolutely.
So good having that experience all around. Well, when you look across around the horn there, you got a senior at first, you've got a sophomore at second, you got a junior at third, and you've got a junior at short and a junior at third, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit of experience there.
Yep, experience up the middle, so that's huge for the Bears.
All right, so the infield will meet at the mound here. We're about ready to get this one underway. For Patrick Henry, it's going to be Landon Johnson, Aiden Behrman, and Nash Meyer here in the top of the first inning. Chris Malanga, Derek Hugg with you. Happy that you're with us here from Sumpter Field. Our main stop scoreboard today being sponsored by the main stops of Northwest Ohio. Open when you need them. You're always near a main stop. Don't forget about Thirsty Thursday every Thursday. So Landon Johnson will lead things off. Johnson is a junior batting .200 with a .342 on base percentage. He has 6 hits on the season, all singles, 7 RBIs, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, and 7 stolen bases.
And that 7 stolen bases leads the team.
So we're going to play ball. First pitch to Donson is swung on, popped up, and Jace Kepler will get over and make the inning. So one pitch, or the catch, 1 pitch, 1 out there.
That's a start that you want for the Bears.
Absolutely. So pop out and foul territory there. Nice move there by Jace Kepler, and that'll bring aboard Aiden Behrman, your pitcher. Behrman is a senior, and he currently is batting .375 with a .500 on-base percentage, 9 hits, 7 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 2 stolen bases, 7 RBIs as well. First pitch to him, a ball. The 0-1 is swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from Dylan.
Absolutely. Got him chase a high fastball.
Behrman pretty tall.
Yeah, he is. They have his height listed?
I don't think they did. They go back to the football roster. That's swung on. That is hit pretty hard to center field. Cade Carlin will come over and make the grab. So the freshman gets out number 2, and that'll bring up Nash Meyer. It's a big ask to ask a freshman to come in and play center field.
To start in center field,
Absolutely.
That's a huge ask, but you know, he's filled in well and really held his own out there.
Nash Meyer will be your third baseman, bat third here. Nash is a junior batting .333 with a .513 on base percentage. First pitch to him is high, ball 1. He has 9 hits on the season, 6 singles, 3 doubles. He has 8 RBIs, 10 walks, 2 strikeouts. And that walk to strikeout ratio is pretty good when you're batting third in the lineup.
Yep.
Swung on and missed to split the count at 1 apiece. 2 down here, top of the first inning, no score between Bryan and Patrick Henry here on Q96.5 Sports. Next one is in the dirt, and that'll make it 2-1.
Yeah, outfield shifted to the pole side here a little bit.
The 2-1 pitch coming to Meyer. That is going to be a little high and outside, make it 3-1. Dylan Dominic is never going to blow you away with speed.
No, he's not going to blow you away with
positioning.
Speed. He's going to spot the ball across the zone, and when he's really on, he's got that curveball working.
So Meyer will get a board, and so 2 down here, runner gets a board. And again, Meyer has no stolen bases on the season, so we'll see if Patrick Henry decides to try to give him first. And that'll bring up Logan Hudson, your catcher. Hudson, a senior, batting .333, .538 on-base percentage, 8 hits on the season, 10 RBIs, 9 walks, no strikeouts, 4 stolen bases. Ooh, that was close.
Very close play at first. Good move by Dylan there.
Meyer had a little bit longer of a lead than Dylan liked. He comes to the plate, and first pitch to Hudson is down low. Nice job there stopping it by Tayson Dekrosh. That could have been wild.
Yeah, you see that Meyer shortened up his lead just a little bit at first after that first pickoff.
Dominic looks over, picks off again, and that time he got him. Wow. So there you go.
All right, good
pick
inning.
off. We'll take it. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left to board. Back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters is excited to announce the Community Athletics Capital Improvement Project to update and enhance the football stadium, creating a community.
And I'm confusing our people. Our defensive lineup for Patrick Henry being sponsored by Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrications. Call Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrications for all your mechanical piping needs at 419-519-3111. Okay, Patrick Henry is going to line up like this. Your pitcher is number 11, Aiden Behrman. He will be throwing to his battery mate, number 21, Logan Hudson. Your first baseman, number 4, Drew Rosengarten. Second baseman, number 5, Houston Miranda. Your shortstop is number 12, Mac Heber. And then the third baseman, number 6, Nash Meyer. Across the outfield, Patrick Henry's going to go like this. Brock Behrman is your left fielder. Your center fielder is Landon Johnson, and your right fielder is Daniel Schmelz. And that is how Patrick Henry will line up against this Bryan offense. Leading off and leading the team in batting average is Cole Uran, who is playing left field and batting first. Noah Heward is batting second. Batting third will be Jace Kepler. Joe Watson will bat in the cleanup spot. Tayson Dekrosh will bat fifth. Carter Dominic, the sophomore, will bat sixth. Lazarus Lane, your right fielder, is going to bat seventh. Eighth is going to be Dylan Dominic, your pitcher, and your center fielder, Cade Carlin, will bat ninth. And again, our lineups being brought to you by Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrications. They're bringing you those lineups all season long here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. So there you go, a quick pickoff at first to end the
That's exactly the start you wanted for the Golden Bears. Hopefully now here in the bottom half of the first, we can get a couple runs on the board. While you're reading through the lineups there, they made Behrman change his glove because it was blue, red, and it must have had a little bit of white on there, so they made him change his glove already.
You know, it's been interesting. We've seen a little bit of that this season, both in softball and in baseball. The game against Maumee, first Maumee batter came to the plate, and they made him change his belt.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Why is that?
I don't know if it wasn't matching teams, but there was a little bit of a discussion before the belt was changed. So yeah, you don't want anything that can fool the batter, basically, right? Is that the reason for that?
Exactly. Yep. No white on the on either throwing. Well, let's say not throwing hand. Well, on the throwing hand or the glove hand as well. So it can't be white tape, anything like that.
No score here as we're getting ready for the bottom of the first inning here at Sumpter Field. Sumpter Field, just a great facility for baseball. You must have loved playing here.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's one of the nicest fields, if not the nicest field in the area. Obviously, you got some of the turf fields coming up now with Defiance and things like that. But you take the natural grass surface, and I'll say I love playing on a natural surface instead of the turf. I can't stand the turf. I think it changes the game too much, and just love the natural surface and the field here. You know, Sumpter Field is awesome.
A little bit of a change this year, though. They filled in in the base paths that used to be dirt with grass. So that's a little bit of a change.
Yeah, I noticed that. So must have been a change that Coach Walker approved.
All right, so Cole Uran will step in. Again, Cole is batting .419 on the season with a .526 on-base percentage. And first pitch will be a called strike from Aiden Behrman. Cole has got 13 hits. He has got 8 RBIs, 6 walks, 7 strikeouts on the season. Next one to him, also in there for a called strike. So here's the first opportunity to do what Coach Walker said and hit with 2 strikes.
Absolutely, yep. Nope. Choke up a little bit here, put the ball in play, be a tough out.
And you really got to fight off anything close at this point.
Absolutely.
That is swung on, fouled back, just as scripted.
Yeah, that yeah, no, that second pitch looked just a little off the dish. So anything close here, gotta foul it off just like the last pitch.
Uran, a junior. See what he does here. That's swung on and missed. So first strikeout for Aiden Behrman. That'll bring up Noah Heward. Heward is your shortstop. Noah is batting .212 on the season with a .350 on-base percentage, 7 hits, 6 RBIs, 5 walks, and 7 strikeouts. And this is a speedy kid.
Yes, he is. So we'll see, maybe, depending where the third baseman's out here, see if he drops down a bunt.
First pitch to him is in the dirt, ball 1.
You know, the Bears really have to see that curveball in the zone today. Don't go chasing that.
The 1-0 pitch that is swung on and fouled. That might be trouble for the Golden Bears, giving chase but not getting there as both the first baseman and the left fielder and the second baseman for that matter. All 3 of them hit out there, but it's just a long strike. And we saw Jace Kepler make a catch in foul territory in the top of the inning, and anytime you put it where somebody can make a grab, it's a quick way to get an out.
Yep.
The 1-1 offering swung on, a little chopper. That'll stay fair. And Heward is aboard with a little
swinging bunt.
Yeah, swinging bunt, we'll call it. That's a good way to call it.
I called that the bunt was going to happen. He might relay down a bunt. We go with a swinging bunt instead.
So Heward is aboard with 1 out here, and that'll bring up Jace Kepler, your third baseman. Kepler batting .342 on the season, .405 on-base percentage, 13 hits, 5 RBIs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 6 stolen bases. We talked about Noah. He has just 1 on the year, and they attempt to go back, and he is back safely.
Yeah, we'll see how aggressive Coach Walker wants to get here early on the base pass. Maybe steal or hit and run here. We'll see.
Heward has a pretty decent lead over there. The delivery in there for a called strike to Jace Kepler. The last pickoff attempt, the first baseman didn't even put his glove on him. He just had it in his hand.
Didn't even want to tag him.
Behrman checks the runner, delivers. Ooh. Well, the outside corner today is going to be a strike.
Outside corner and a little bit up. We'll see if he calls that all day.
Got to learn the tendency of the umpire for the day.
Yes, you do. You just hope that they're consistent.
Behrman stepped off. So 0-2 now for Kepler. That is outside but low. So that makes it 1-2.
Now Behrman's out pitch is going to be that curveball, so we're going to have to really sit on that and make him bring that fastball over the plate and hit good fastballs today.
Heward at first, 1 down here, bottom of the first inning, no score. That's swung on, fouled back. Heward was on his way, but just a foul back. 1-2. Behrman takes a look over at Heward. Delivers, swung on and missed. Another strikeout for the Golden Bears. That'll bring up Joe Watson. Watson is batting .400 on the season with a .488 on-base percentage. 14 hits. He has 3 RBIs, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a stolen base to his name. Watson, another senior here on this pretty experienced Bryan baseball team. Barron looks at first, delivers, and that is a ball.
Good take there by Joe Oo.
It's close to that outside. I was getting worried he was going to get a strike. That one is down low, so 2-0 quickly to Joe Watson. If we get to 3-0, I'm going to ask your opinion on something as a coach. So be ready for that.
I have a sneaky suspicion what you're going to ask.
That's a swing and miss, so you won't be able to answer the question. We'll wait till another 3-0 count happens.
That way I can think of an answer. I'll be prepared to answer it then.
Absolutely. Heward is at first, 2 down here. The 2-1 is down for a ball, making it 3-1 on Joe Watson. 2 down here. Bottom of the first inning, no score between Bryan and Patrick Henry. The pitch swung on and missed. Makes it 3-2, full count for Watson. So now with 2 strikes, got to foul everything away.
Foul everything off, and the runner will be off at first.
The 3-2, and it's a swing and miss, so that'll be doing it for the Golden Bears. They had no runs on 1 hit, no errors. 1 left aboard, and so going to the top of the second inning, there's no score here between Bryan and Patrick Henry. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
I will earn a bachelor's degree, and I'm doing the bachelor's bound transfer pathway at Northwest State. I'm saving thousands on tuition while getting a great education.
NSCC is my community's college.
Contact our advising center today or stop by.
Why do so many people travel to Jason Eats Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
Council. Back out at Sumpter Field here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. 0-0 here at the top of the second inning. For Patrick Henry, it'll be Logan Hudson, your catcher. Daniel Schmeltz, your right fielder, and Mac Heber, your shortstop. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Top of the first inning, Dylan Dominic threw 10 total pitches. And pretty efficient inning for him as he struck out, just walked 1 and got 3 outs.
Yeah, if we keep this pace, we'll be out of here in about an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, I was just talking to our producer, Krista, about, I'm a Tigers fan, but, the Guardians are aired on our sister station. And the game between the Tigers and the Guardians, the doubleheader was 4 hours and 19 minutes.
I was going to say, with the new rules, which we'll see if it trickles down to college and high school. It's probably where it's going eventually. I don't know how soon, but we'll see. The pace of play rules, I'd say personally, maybe not a fan of them, but they seem to be working in terms of keeping the pace of play moving. So
yeah, when you get people think about that, we need to shorten the game just a little bit because it's it's boring or whatever, and it's interesting because you bring up a whole nother set of problems when you shorten the game. You lose money on concessions and beer sales and things like that. So it's like all of that. It's just really interesting to see what MLB will do with this. First pitch to Logan Hudson is a ball. Hudson was up last inning when they picked off Nash Meyer at first. So Dominic's pitch there, strike on that corner. So it's working both ways.
Yep, absolutely. Hey, if he's calling it, live there. Live there.
The 1-1 offering. That one high, backs Hudson off. Again, Hudson, a senior here, .538 on-base percentage. That is swung on, hit pretty hard. That'll be a single to center field. Carlin makes the pickup and throws it in, so it'll be a leadoff single for Logan Hudson.
A good swing there by Hudson.
Hudson is got 4 stolen bases on the year, and obviously the Golden Bears want to turn 2, but Hudson's probably going to want to think about stealing second there to avoid that.
Yeah, we'll see if he decides to take off here.
I don't know. After you get Nash Meyer out at first, maybe it gives you pause.
And I think it has. That's a pretty short lead at first.
Dominic will pitch. First one is swung on, popped up. Jace Kepler will be called off in favor of Noah Heward. And Daniel Schmeltz is out quickly. Good talking there. Coach is talking about how important it was to make routine plays, and that's about as routine a play as you can.
Absolutely, and that's a big thing on the routine plays is keeping your mental focus and communicating. Communication is key. It's one thing, you're going to make errors in baseball. That's going to happen, but the things you can't do, mental errors, and what you can control is your mentality and your communication. And the louder you are, the better. So we always preach is just as loud as possible, mind, right? To go back to the Little League days. So that communication is key.
That'll bring up Mac Heber, the freshman, batting .328 on the season. First pitch to him was ball. Dominic looks the runner back, delivers. That's a called strike. Heber is a .423 on-base percentage. He has 8 hits, 8 RBIs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 5 stolen bases. Throw back. Hudson is back safely. And it's a 1-1 count to Heber with 1 down here. Top of the second inning on the main stop scoreboard. Swung on, fouled back. Down low there, evens the count at 2 apiece to Mac Heber.
That's a good pitch right there, maybe to set up a fastball in the outer half here.
Dominic will look Hudson back, then he'll deliver. Swung on, fouled back. Keeps it 2-2. Actually 1-2, excuse me. And now Heber's doing what they said to do and to be a 2-strike hitter. That is a ball to even the count at 2 apiece. Probably just a little too high.
A little bit up there. Bring that down a little bit. That's in the zone.
Here's the 2-2 swung on, fouled back. Heber wasting good pitches there, and this will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat for Heber.
Yeah, we'll see what they decide to call here. Maybe see another curveball.
We'll do the 2-2 again. Swung on, that is hit pretty hard to right field, coming over and making a dive. He didn't make the diving grab. Good effort from Lazarus Lane, but this may score a run. They quickly need to get it in, and now they've got him kind of tied up as Carter Dominic will walk it in, saving a run as Logan Hudson was being waved around and then stopped at third at the last second.
Yep, and then there's that 2-strike hitting, right? Foul a couple pitches off, and then slice one down the right field line and end up with the double.
So Hudson is at third, Heber is at second with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. 2 runners in scoring position. First scoring threat here from Patrick Henry. Dominic delivers. That is going to be a ball to Brock Behrman. Behrman is a junior, batting .207 with a .289 on-base percentage. 6 hits, 4 RBIs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts on the season. That one is a called strike on the outside corner. So the outside corner is friendly.
Yes, yes, it is. Like I said, if he's calling that a little bit off. We need to live there and make them hit that pitch.
Ooh.
That was close.
That was real close. That makes it 2-1 as the ball was called to Behrman.
That was a great pitch there.
As a pitcher, you get frustrated there on a call like that, but then you just have to go back and it's like next pitch, right?
Yep. That's next pitch mentality. It's tough. You gotta stick with it.
This will be a squeeze bunt. It's a pop up, and the catch will be made. They'll quickly throw it, and back safely is Hudson. And that got popped right up to Dylan Dominic. He did a good job making that catch on just the right side of the mound.
Yep, absolutely. No, that could have been a huge double play for the Bears, but good to get one and now have 2 outs. Just get hopefully get induce a ground ball and get an easy play at first.
So runners at second and third. Logan Hudson's at third. He scrambled back, had to dive back into third base. Heber still at second. And up is Drew Rosengarten. First pitch to him is swung on and missed. Rosengarten, your first baseman today. He is a senior, batting 167. On-base percentage of 214. Got 2 hits on the season, an RBI, no walks, and a strikeout. The next pitch to him, swung on. This one's hit pretty good to left field. And making the grab is Cole Uran. So Cole Uran makes the play out in left field. That was a nice play by the young man.
Yeah, that was a great play. After getting turned around a little bit, made up for it with his speed and made a heck of a play.
No runs on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left aboard. We head to the bottom of the second inning. No score here on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Here at the Williams County Veterans Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veterans Service Office.
Best of luck in this game.
Back out at Sumpter Field, no score on the main stop scoreboard as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Want to thank everybody listening, whether you're listening on Q96.5, watching on BryanSports.com, or you're watching the replay on WOSN. Also want to shout out to your grandparents from Michigan who just called into the station and said they're listening. So
yeah, absolutely. Shout out Granny and Grandpa. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I also probably should shout out my wife and 2 kids at home, and I know my parents are listening too. So thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it.
And you're doing a great job so far. It's going to be Tayson Dekrosh, Carter Dominic, and Lazarus Lane here in the bottom of the second inning. No score on the main stop scoreboard. Main stop's over when you need him. You're always near a main stop. And guess what? It's Thursday. That means it's Thirsty Thursday. So make sure you grab a drink on the way home. 79-cent coffees or pops. Good deal on Thursdays.
I'll say with 2 kids under 2 years old at home right now, I might just have to stop and get a coffee on the way home, and I'll be up till midnight anyways.
Bring something home for your wife too. Don't forget about her. All right, so Aiden Behrman had a pretty efficient first inning. He struck out 3. All 3 he faced through 18 pitches. So.
About as efficient as you can get.
That's right.
Yeah, this is exactly the kind of start we didn't want from the Golden Bear perspective, but obviously long game. So let's see what we can do here in the bottom of the second.
Jason Dekrosh batting 174 on the season, 387 on base percentage, 4 hits. He has an RBI, 7 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Bats from the left side of the plate. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1.
I'd say and Saturday had to be a really good confidence booster for Tayson getting his first 4 hits of the year. I hope we keep that hot streak going.
That is a called strike. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Next pitch is down ball 2. Makes the count 2-1. Bears need a base runner here to start the inning. That is in the dirt. 3-1. Well, it's not quite 3-0, but it's 3-1. So what goes into a coach's mind about whether they swing or not swing?
On 3-1 or 3-0?
Well, 3-1 here.
I'll say 3-1. You're looking for one pitch and one spot. Hitters count. And 3-0-2, same type of deal. But now we're at 3-2 as a strike on the outer half there.
That is swung on and missed, so another strikeout. That's a Welling Construction strikeout. A third-generation family-owned general contractor. Welling Construction specializes and pride ourselves in building quality custom homes, major renovation projects, and commercial work. Your vision, our expertise. Contact us at 419-636-3712, and that is the fourth Aiden Behrman Welling Construction strikeout.
Yeah, he's a good start to the game for him. Hopefully the Bears settle in here, shorten up, and get the barrel to the baseball.
Carter Dominic will step in and take strike one. Carter is .233 hitting on the season, .410 on-base percentage, 7 hits, 5 RBIs, 9 walks, 5 strikeouts. Second pitch to him is also a called strike, so quickly Carter down 0-2.
Yeah, let's see what he can do with 2 strikes here.
That's swung on and missed, so quick down for Carter Dominic, and it's 2 down here. The bottom of the second inning, no score between Bryan and Patrick Henry. That'll bring a Lazarus Lane, the right fielder. Lazarus batting .276. The junior has a .353 on-base percentage with 8 hits, 8 RBIs. Excuse me, 5 RBIs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. See if we can get things done here with 2 outs. First one to him is fouled back, first base side, out of play. Quick first strike.
Yeah, the Bears look just a little bit behind right now on the fastball, so being on time for the fastball will be key here.
That one hits him, so we got a base runner. So hit by a pitch will put Lazarus Lane aboard, and Lane does have 1 stolen base on the season. This is going to bring up Dylan Dominic, your pitcher. Dylan is batting .258 currently, with a .333 on-base percentage, 8 hits, 8 RBIs, 2 walks to 6 strikeouts. Now, knowing that base runners have been at a premium here, what do you do with Lazarus Lane?
Yeah, I think he stays at first here. I don't think you want to get too aggressive with 2 outs here.
That is swung on and missed for Dylan Dominic. Strike 1 count. No score, bottom of the second inning. Bears have a base runner in Lazarus Lane. Dominic's at the plate. That is a ball, making it 1-1. His ball sounds like strike up here.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Really got to watch for the hand motion.
That's right, you do. That is outside. You spend a lot of time on this field and in this dugout. What's the view up from up here?
You know what? It is a completely different view up here. A good one, might add, but a different one. One that a different perspective on the game, that's for sure.
Dominic will call time and step out.
Yeah, if this were the big leagues, that would be his one time.
His one time.
Time for the at-bat.
And they'll go back to first, and Lazarus Lane is back safely. Two down here, bottom of the second, no score. 2-1 count on Dylan Dominic. Behrman delivers, fouled back. So now 2-2. Just 2 base runners for the Golden Bears. Noah Heward and Lazarus Lane. That is fouled back again. Now Dylan wasting some pitches against his counterpart.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Hope, keep spoiling until you get one you like, and then knock her for a base hit.
Checks the runner. The 2-2. High. Count goes full.
All right, now with runner off at first, doubling the gap probably scores Lazarus here.
There is a gap in right field. Lane goes, and Dylan will head as well. So that'll bring up Cade Carlin. Dylan Dominic aboard with a walk. So 2 down here, bottom of the 2nd inning. 2 base runners aboard, Dylan Dominic and Lazarus Lane. Cade Carlin is your center fielder, batting .273. The freshman with a .333 on-base percentage, 6 hits, 3 RBIs, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. First one to him is in for a called strike. 82 miles an hour on Behrman's fastball, and you aren't seeing too much of that in the league.
Yeah, not too many guys. You know, I will say that should be, I would say, should be very, very, very hittable for the guys. So just got to be ready.
Carlin swings at strike 2. So the 0-2, runners will both be, and that is close. It's a ball. That came. He had to duck down.
That was a good miss.
Yes, it was.
A very good miss. We'll say it was a better take.
The 1-2. Oh, called strike 3. So Carlin goes down swinging, and looking, and the Bears leave 2 aboard. For Bryan, no runs on no hits, no errors, 2 left aboard. We're going to head to the top of the 3rd inning. Still no score here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Back.
If you want a quality education that leads to great, endless opportunities for future success, Northwest State is your community's college.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters is excited to announce the Community Athletics Capital Improvement Project to update and enhance the football stadium, creating a community multi-purpose facility, safer practice facilities, and a better experience for middle school student athletes. The Bryan Athletic Boosters are actively seeking donations for this project. For more information or to donate, go to BryanAthleticBoosters.com. With your help, they can continue the Bryan tradition of pride, dedication, and excellence. Go Bears! And Stark's Plumbing and Heating.
Back out at Sumpter Field here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. 0-0 between Bryan and Patrick Henry. Main stop scoreboard, that's what it's got on there. And 6 well in construction strikeouts for Aiden Behrman. So we've had 6 potential outs and 6 of those strikeouts. So Behrman's been dealing. He's given up 1 hit and a walk. That's the only thing he's done.
Yeah, he's had a fairly effective mix of pitches so far, keeping the Bears off balance. Obviously, from the Golden Bear perspective, you know, going back to the keys to the game, right? Timely hitting, but 2-strike hitting. You know, we'll have to improve through the rest of the game.
Be Houston Miranda, your number 9 hitter, that will lead things off here in the top of the 3rd inning. He'll be followed by Landon Johnson and Aiden Behrman. Dylan Dominic on the mound. Dominic fairly efficient at 28 total pitches through 2 innings. And they were talking about, you know, where the run rule situation is, and I said, I don't think we're going to see a run rule kind of game today.
I don't think so either. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
Miranda will step in. First pitch to him is high, ball 1. Miranda is a junior, batting .312, .389 on-base percentage. He's got 5 hits, 4 RBIs, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. And he swings and misses, evening the count at 1 apiece.
Yeah, when you got 2 of the better pitchers in the league, or two of the best, I should say, dueling, is going to be in for a battle tonight.
That is swung on, and that'll be gloved by Carter Dominic. We'll see if the throw's in time. It is. Boy, a late call by the first base umpire there. Dylan stretched his glove out and tried to get it, couldn't, and then his brother quickly able to take care of it.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have called him out there, Coach Walker would have been having a few words with him.
So 4-3 on the putout. That'll bring up Landon Johnson, who's 0 for 1 tonight, a fly out, and he will look at strike 1. He flew out to Jace Kepler, and that was the pitch that was foul. Very first pitch of the game, basically. Next one, just high as Tayson Deckrash holds it for some framing there.
Yeah, with the way he's been called, that was definitely not out.
Here comes the 1-1, swung on and missed. Nice, I don't know, was that a curveball? Looked like it dropped down, but it was 78 miles an hour.
Might have been a hard changeup from Dylan there. Or maybe it's two-seamer.
Bottom just dropped out of it. 1-2, swung on and missed. That's going to be a pass ball, though, and getting a board is going to be Landon Johnson. So wild pitch, third strike, and that'll bring up Aiden Behrman, who is 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field. Runner at first is Johnson. I like the gray uniforms for Patrick Henry.
Yeah, I like those a lot.
Gray uniforms with the red numerals and lettering, white trim. First pitch to Behrman is a strike on that outside corner. Landon Johnson has 7 stolen bases on the year. We'll see if they try to get him another one. That is swung on, a little bloop coming over, and it's going to bounce in front of Lazarus Lane. So runners advance. And another single, just a little blooper.
Yep, not hit very hard there, but found a hole.
So Johnson is at second. Behrman's at first, and this will bring up Nash Meyer. Meyer walked his first time up and then was picked off at first base. Checks the runners. The pitch is a ball. That's close. And will they get him? Nope, they'll go into center field as they try to pick off. And I don't know if he was trying to throw to the shortstop Heward or to the second baseman Dominic.
Yeah, it looked like he was attempting to throw to Heward there, but good backup by Cade Carlin in center there to prevent the runner from moving up.
Anytime you got a ball that goes into the outfield, you think run, 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 but the third base coach for Patrick Henry held him up.
Yep.
And they're thinking about a throw, but he doesn't make the throw, just steps off the mound. So he's thinking about the runners there and gets in your head just a little bit.
Yep, keeping them honest.
Pretty decent leadoff for Landon Johnson. Not super big, but he's far enough off you might want to worry about him. Goes to first, and he is safe. Back is Behrman. Did you ever pitch?
They didn't let me pitch. Yeah. I mean, Little League, yes,
right.
But high school, they didn't want to see that.
That is high. That'll be a 2-0 count to Meyer. So when you've got runners at first and second, and you got a guy at the plate, got to believe that those runners are bothering you behind you.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, it depends who the runners are, right? You know, speed, things like that. You know, you definitely want to keep them honest, keep them close, and vary up your timing too, especially as a pitcher, because they start timing you. You know, 1 look, 2 look, something like that. They're gonna swipe third, especially if someone fast, real quick.
Meyer will swing at the strike, so that makes it 2-1. The pitch that is fouled back.
So that was something we were always looking for at second base was, one, can you see the catcher's signs and pick those up? You know, you're looking at that. But then also you're looking at the pitcher's timing, seeing, you know, like I said, is he a 1-look guy? Is he a 2-look guy? Is he not even looking at you? If he's not looking at you and you start picking up on that, you're fast, you got his timing down, you're taking third base.
Johnson does have a ton of bases, stolen in fact, 7 of them.
And that's what Dylan's doing a really good job of here, is mixing up his looks, mixing up his timing, you know, keeping him honest there at second base.
No score, top of the third inning. Runners at second and first, no outs. Nice job there by Tayson Deckrash to block the